This isn't just one chase, it's a brutal look at a city under fire. In the first half of August alone, Los Angeles saw over 10 dangerous pursuits, each more chaotic than the last. You'll see high-speed hijackings, gunfire directed at California Highway Patrol, speeds hitting over 130 miles per hour, and violent crashes that left people injured. You'll witness a police car get rammed and 2 dangerous suspects escape after a series of carjackings. So while you're here, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up. Now, let's get back to the action. Like this high-speed pursuit of a stolen Tesla that came to a sudden, horrifying end in South Los Angeles. On Tuesday, August 5th, a robbery suspect in that car was tearing through neighborhoods, putting countless lives at risk. The car slams into a parked vehicle, the suspects flee on foot, and while one is caught, the other gets away. Urgent, dramatic news music starts, then fades slightly under the voiceover. Voiceover, it was a shocking scene that unfolded across Los Angeles. On Friday, August 1st, a suspect in a stolen truck caused a path of destruction, leading authorities on a chase from Pico Union all the way to South Los Angeles. The driver roamed the streets like a madman, daringly weaving through traffic, ignoring every red light, and even using the sidewalks in a desperate attempt to evade police. Sound of a car crash, followed by silence. Pursuit came to a tragic and sudden end. The suspect violently crashed into an innocent SUV, flipping the vehicle onto its roof. The driver of that SUV was injured and taken to the hospital. The suspect was quickly apprehended. This incident highlights the grave dangers of high-speed chases and the dire consequences of such desperate actions. The story of a chase that turned from a chase to a shocking personal encounter in Santa Monica. A man in a stolen white pickup truck led authorities on a chase, all the while taunting and harassing officers. He was seen waving his hands, appearing to dance. Officers attempted to stop the suspect, but to no avail. He veered onto the freeway, reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. The chase finally ended when police cornered the suspect. As predictable suspects.
Over the course of 2 hours and 75 miles,
Los Angeles. On Sunday evening, August 10, 2025, a simple police chase turned into a multi-vehicle crime spree, with armed suspects stealing cars and shooting at police, bringing one of the city's busiest highways to a standstill. This wild ride began in the San Fernando Valley, where law enforcement pursued a suspected car thief in a stolen pickup truck. But things quickly took a dangerous turn when at least one of the suspects reportedly fired at California Highway Patrol officers after driving the wrong way on the freeway. The drama was just beginning. The suspects attempted to steal not one, but two different vehicles live on television. While those attempts failed, they quickly jumped out of their stolen truck and hijacked a massive tanker truck, ramming it head-on into the truck to force the original driver to flee. The chase was now a public spectacle, with the semi-trailer becoming a powerful rolling weapon. Truck drivers who witnessed the incident immediately called, confirming that the truck was carrying milk, not hazardous materials. But for the next 30 minutes, there wasn't a milk truck on the road, it was a violent chase. The tanker truck entered downtown Los Angeles, weaving through traffic near skyscrapers, then made a U-turn onto Interstate 10. The chase entered downtown Los Angeles, and for a moment, things seemed to calm down. But shortly after 11:30 p.m., the two suspects did the unthinkable. They made a U-turn onto Interstate 10, speeding into oncoming traffic. The chaos escalated. The two suspects then abandoned the tanker truck and jumped into a third stolen vehicle, a white pickup truck, and sped off again. Police confirmed they found a firearm in the first stolen truck. With a smaller, faster vehicle, the chase intensified. They even made a driver change stop in Boyle Heights, a bold move amid a police chase. But their luck eventually ran out. After jumping out of the white van, the suspects stole a fourth vehicle and, in a final act of bravado, disappeared. LAPD confirmed that the suspects carjacked a fourth vehicle and sped away. That's when police apparently lost sight of them. Police later confirmed that a firearm was found in one of the stolen vehicles. The furious and dangerous chase left behind stolen vehicles and unanswered questions, and ultimately, no suspects were arrested. These armed suspects remain at large. It was a chaotic Friday night in Los Angeles. A stolen gray Ford Mustang convertible was speeding through Hollywood, prompting authorities to launch a high-speed chase with no end in sight. The driver displayed reckless disregard for public safety, running red lights and stop signs as the chase wound through Hollywood, North Hollywood, and Burbank. At times, the driver pushed the stolen vehicle to its limits, reaching speeds of nearly 130 miles per hour on the freeways.
Yes, it is the California Highway Patrol. The guy blew right by one of their units and he turned his lights on immediately and is in chase of that vehicle right now. Southbound 5 approaching Los Feliz, and look at this traffic. He's going to be hard on his brakes, trying to find a spot to go through. He's going to try to split lanes even. There he goes, all the way across lanes. That CHP driver, officer there doing the same. These officers are well trained and pit trained, so they can do pretty much anything the driver can do. Here he goes in and out of traffic. Let's pick up his speed again as I zoom in here. It'll be more accurate, but in and out of traffic, 125 miles an hour, so dangerous. Stolen vehicle out of Hollywood. Now we're southbound 5. There goes the lights one more time. Hard on the brakes again. So, wow, flashing his headlights at vehicles. You know, those cars come up quick and like this.
Yeah.
Here's a car just driving regular speed. He had to hit his brakes hard there.
And he's flashing his lights in there, and there you see CHP right behind him. I mean, dangerous for both of them right now as they're going down the I-5 South. And it is frightening to see these speeds at 134 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a car go this fast during one of these pursuits. This is intense.
It's high speed. And you know what? There's traffic up ahead just past the 2 freeway. I believe the Dodger game just got out a little while ago. He's going to go all the way across here. He might be exiting. Let's see. He might be taking the 2 freeway. I missed the sign there, what it said, but he might be avoiding that traffic here as he gets over and off. He's got a sweeping turn. He's not going to make it.
Yeah,
He's hitting
I
that.
didn't think so.
Oh, look at that. He's hit the side of the road, and that's it. He couldn't make that turn.
Airbags.
And this might be it here. The officer right next to him.
Yeah.
And
There
wow.
you go.
Wow.
I mean, you can't go up that off ramp that fast.
No, and it would likely deploy the airbag, which disabled the car.
The chase ended violently and abruptly when the driver lost control and the Mustang struck a concrete barrier on an overpass, instantly disabling it. California Highway Patrol officers surrounded the wrecked vehicle and contained it within seconds. The suspect was quickly extracted from the vehicle, handcuffed, and ended the dangerous pursuit. There were no other passengers inside.
The way he was,
Get all here.
we can tell you now, as you see for yourself, this suspect is in custody. This was a stolen car want out of Camarillo.
Stolen car want. Good evening. I'm Cher Calvin alongside Michael Ullman here on the KTLA 5 News at 11 o'clock. Gil Labus overhead in Sky 5 of this police pursuit that just ended here on the 5 freeway off-ramp. We saw the CHP in pursuit of this convertible that was stolen, and they just took the suspect right out of the vehicle as soon as it hit the side rail.
Oh, he crashed, rolling over, crashing over. That vehicle was not traveling terribly fast.
The time is just after 9 p.m. in the San Fernando Valley. A fierce pursuit puts LAPD officers in confrontation with a suspect described as armed and dangerous, wanted for assault with a deadly weapon. Under the shroud of the San Fernando Valley night, an LAPD pursuit rages through Van Nuys.
Traffic here at a pretty high clip again. Now in a parking lot, a 7-Eleven parking lot coming up on Sherman Way, trying to cut through here, presumably making a right turn. He's going to go across the double yellow lines, making a left turn. Making a left turn onto Sherman Way. And back onto Van Nuys. A cut through there completely just to get around traffic. LAPD able to follow him here with their lights and sirens blaring. And you can see a really close-up view of that front left tire. Speeds now at about 50 miles per hour. We do not know how many people are inside this vehicle. It is believed that the suspect is not alone in that front passenger seat, although we did not see anybody, or not alone in that driver's seat. There was nobody that we could see in the passenger seat, but perhaps there is maybe somebody in the back of the vehicle. But again, this is all kind of reading the tea leaves here as we continue this ride through the Van Nuys area on Van Nuys Boulevard, continuing southbound on Van Nuys through Van Owen, through the red light there. LAPD still closely behind him. Trying to get a make and model of that vehicle. Appears to be an older model SUV. Yeah, something like that. Just trying to get any glimpse that we can. Oh, he's coming up on traffic. Hard braking there. Hard braking at a red light here. Going around traffic through the red light. That was going to be Sylvan, so he's past Van Owen, southbound past Sylvan now, closing in on Irwin Street, again at a high rate of speed, making some really random turns here, just trying to create a little bit of distance between him and that primary unit. But right now, LAPD really able to keep up with him without any hesitation as he continues some wild maneuvers here on 3 tires.
The stakes are immediate. The driver, wanted for assault with a deadly weapon, has already compromised his escape. His front left tire is blown, the steel rim spewing sparks as the vehicle tears down residential streets.
Of one successful spike strip that was able to knock out that front left tire. The other ones, from our vantage point, appear to be intact. It appears that the rest of his wheels are doing the work here, but right now, he's only working with 3, so he's making another turn here, another kind of loop through this part of Van Nuys, a little bit further south now, off of Van Nuys Boulevard, now on Delano Street. Now a southbound turn back onto Van Nuys Boulevard. Another right turn here. Wide right. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out your right side. He just went underneath us. Should be. Do you see? Yeah, should be right at your 3 o'clock. Making a northbound turn. Northbound Delano. Check that. He's actually going westbound. Westbound on Delano. Yep, heading towards the 405. How many of us are up here? LAPD patiently waiting for another opportunity to spike the suspect. It does not appear that they have given the go-ahead for any type of a pit maneuver as of yet, but he is still going about 30 miles per hour through these narrow streets, making a lot of random turns here. Back on oh, he crashed, rolling over! Crashed into a parked car, rolling over, and the wheels are spinning. Let's see if he's able to get out of that vehicle. Right now, you can see that front windshield smashed through there, and it does not appear that we can see any movement right now. He was really not traveling that fast. It looks like he's on the bottom. He's on the passenger side. He might be crushed underneath the passenger side of that vehicle. The suspect possibly ejected from the driver's seat, and now underneath the passenger side of the vehicle, that vehicle was not traveling terribly fast. They were able to drag the suspect now out of the vehicle, and we will find out if there's anybody else inside that SUV. They're looking in there, flashlights looking through the vehicle. It appears that that suspect was alone inside. The driver, the only person inside that vehicle, as he just kind of gently hit that parked car. It didn't appear that he was going all that fast, but it was hard enough, obviously, to roll over. He just punched that parked vehicle into the light pole and then flipped over, and now you can see, we will see anyways, what kind of condition that suspect is in as they continue to look through there, confirming that there is nobody else inside this vehicle. Again, this driver was suspected to be an armed suspect. Unknown what the original want was here. He was ejected from the driver's seat during the rollover, and they pulled him out of the passenger side. I thought he was pinned under there. I'm not sure if he came from the front windshield or the passenger side, but anyways, it does appear that he is not moving very well down there. We're not seeing any movement from that suspect. His legs are still. His head just appears to be dangling. We just do not know what kind of shape he is in. Slight movement. Some very slight movement maybe coming from his neck area. We're going to just keep a close eye on this as they wait for an ambulance to load this suspect and see what kind of condition he is in. They're tapping him on the chest there. I kind of see some movement, but very, very subtle. He is not in good shape.
At Calvert and Cedros, the chase finds its violent terminus. Unable to maintain balance or control, the driver slams into a parked civilian vehicle. That impact sends the already unstable SUV flipping and tumbling violently until it crashes to a mangled stop. In a high-risk takedown, LAPD officers swarm the scene. The suspect, incapacitated by the rollover and likely ejected from the driver's position, is pulled conscious but injured from the wreckage. The chase is over, leaving behind a profound reminder of the cost of desperation on the streets of Los Angeles.
Which is where they dragged him through, and we're just not seeing a whole lot of movement here, but it looks like that leg is bent. He may have been unconscious temporarily or worse. We will see. But it does look like that left leg has a little bit of strength. Again, they're waiting for an ambulance.